Congratulations on receiving your solar study. This simple walkthrough will help you better understand how to read your study as if it's your own. And of course, should you have any questions about your study, ask us. We're here to help. With that said, let's go over an example. Based on your study, your home is eligible to generate an estimated annual solar income of up to $3,500. In this example, this home generates $2,905.71 annually. Your home currently can produce between 8,000 to 11,000 kilowatt hours per year. This home's current annual production is 10,089 kilowatt hours. Again, please make sure to refer to your study for your actual numbers. Now, there are a couple of different options to get you solar ready. 1. You can either invest into a system anywhere from $0 to $30,000 and collect 100% of the solar revenue. Or 2, the installer can build a system on your roof at no cost to you and share the revenue with you. Before we continue, here are some quick points to keep in mind. 1. Your panels are backed by a $5 million liability insurance. 2. Your panels have a warranty of 20 plus years. 3. You have a free one-time removal should you need it. And 4. You can buy out your system at any time. As it relates to your study, for shared solar, there are 2 options for you to choose from. For both options, the installer will be in charge of the installation process and actually build a system at no cost to you, free of charge. With the cash incentive option, you'll receive an initial one-time payment of up to $3,000. This option allows an immediate benefit of getting solar ready and having a continued value of solar for 40 years. That's right, the panels are guaranteed to last for 40 years. By year 20, after the contract period has ended, your panels will have an estimated residual value of $25,000, meaning it raises the equity in your home by that much. In this study, the home is eligible for a $2,300 one-time payment. Or 2. With a revenue share option for the next 20 years, you'll receive a guaranteed payout up to $300 every year. It simply means you collect 10% of the income generated by your system for the next 20 years. This can total up to $6,000 by year 20, and after the contract period has ended, your panels will have an estimated residual value of $25,000, meaning it raises the equity in your home by that much. In this study, the home is eligible for an estimated yearly payout of $291 for a grand total of $5,811.43. We recommend these options for homeowners on a fixed income, retirees, and people wanting an instant benefit of getting solar ready. But most importantly, remember the microfit program ends this year, and there aren't too many contracts left. It takes money to make money is the old adage. The prepayment option is an introduction to investing and earning with solar. This option allows a prepayment of existing funds to hedge against not only getting solar ready, but solidifying a secure ROI for the next 20 years guaranteed at 10%. The prepayment option can be compared to investing into a GIC or TFSA that yields 2 to 7% ROI, but more profitable. You can invest either $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 or $20,000. For example, if you invest $5,000, you'll earn $500 for the next 20 years, for a total of $10,000 cash received. At this point in time, your panels will have an estimated residual value of up to $25,000, meaning your home value increases by that much. The last option to get solar ready is the ownership share. The first plan starts at a $0 investment and goes all the way up to $15,000 and empowers you to own your panels sooner rather than later. This plan also works as a cash investment where you can own your panels and collect 100% of the revenue. There are 2 ways to proceed with this plan. 1, you invest $0, or 2, you invest $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000. Investing $0 is the exact same concept as the free share and earn programs. For the first 15 years, you don't collect anything, as the investor collects their return on investment, and in the last 5 years, so years 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, you'll collect a guaranteed amount of up to $16,000. By year 20, after the contract period has ended, your panels will have an estimated residual value of $25,000, meaning it raises the equity on your home by that much. In this study, the home is eligible for $14,528.56 over a 5-year period. As this sample home illustrates, if you invest $5,000, you'll own the panels in 11 years and collect 100% of the revenue in the last 9 years, earning you $26,151.41. If you invest $10,000, you'll own the panels in just 8 years and collect 100% of the revenue in the last 12 years, earning you $34,860.55. And lastly, if you invest $15,000, which is approximately 50% of what a system costs in the market, you'll own the panels in just 5 years and collect 100% of the revenue in the last 15 years, earning you $43,585.69. And for all of these investment options, by year 20, after the contract period has ended, your panels will have an estimated residual value of $25,000, meaning it raises the equity in your home by that much. So with all that being said, there is just the straight incentive of solely owning the panels on day one. Investing into solar is simple. The microfit contracts are worth up to $60,000. The system pays itself off in under 9 years, with a minimum return of 8 to 12%. Today, the government will incentivize and help pay for your system. After the program is over, there won't be an incentive like this offered again. Many homeowners will have to buy a system with no ROI and feel an out-of-pocket expense. The program reinforces the Green Energy Act of 2009 and forces all utility companies to participate. Utilities will connect you to the grid and issue a monthly rebate check for all the electricity produced. Every month, you'll receive up to $350 to help offset electricity usage for the next 20 years. If, in the event, electricity costs soar, which they will after 7 to 9 years, you have the opportunity to plug out of the grid and begin using the energy to power your home. Clients who purchase a system have the peace of mind with a full warranty on the assembly of the system, and for each individual component, there is a 25-year performance warranty on the panels. Keep in mind that the panels only degrade by 0.5% each year and are guaranteed to operate at 80% in 20 years. In addition, the microinverters are also good for 10 years. Lastly, the racking and mounting system are both accompanied with a 20-year warranty. Since the panels are tilted and are about 16 degrees warmer, a critter guard will be placed around the panels to keep out any unwanted pests. The panels also come with monitoring to ensure the system is producing efficiently. A simple internet connection will measure the production to maximize ROI. The labor and installation is guaranteed for 3 years to truly measure at least 2 season changes and to clearly identify that there are no breakdowns with the integrity of the installation. No maintenance is required, but in the event there is a concern, the installer crystallizes the rate for service calls to help keep costs as low as possible and protects against new plans or inflation. When it comes to payment, you aren't expected to have all your money sitting in the bank just waiting. Paying is convenient and stretched into 3 payments. The first payment is an upfront deposit of 11.5% to solidify your application. The second payment of 44.25% is made upon the LDC approval and when your utility company approves to connect your system. Lastly, the third and final payment of 44.25% is after your installation is complete and the Electrical Safety Authority has verified your installation. Remember, your deposit is tax deductible. Speak to one of our consultants after you've set up your application for additional taxation services and advice. Now, if you don't have the available funds to purchase a system, no problem. We recommend 2 options. The first is that the installer will finance a system for you, or the second option is that you finance the system yourself. In today's market, the current rate to borrow is 3 to 5% through the bank. Private lending can go as high as 7.99%. Financing a system is very affordable in the sense of refinancing your mortgage and being able to use those extra funds, which will help support the upgrade and enable you to pay off your home sooner. Guaranteed money in the bank. Have a line of credit? The payback is monthly through the solar rebate checks. Every time you get a hydro bill, you'll receive a check for your solar production. Speak to one of our consultants after you've set up your application to learn about being cash flow positive on the investment. Get the bank to pay for your system and then have the government incentive pay the bank. Depending on what option you choose, when time and government allow for net metering, you'll have the luxury to use the energy at a financially feasible rate. And if not, have the luxury of using as much energy as necessary and sell the rest back to the grid. Owning a system allows you the flexibility to do so at any point. At this point, we don't recommend using the energy because the government is incentivizing at double the rate. Speak to one of our consultants and they can help advise on a custom solution for going solar today.